On the 19th of last year, October, actually during that nationwide EndSARS protest, Auchi decided to hold their own EndSARS protest on the 19th of that October 2020. We all actually came out to protest. At about after 2, the Nigerian army ran into us and started shooting sporadically. I actually ran for my dear life, but from my hidden place, that was when I got a stray bullet from one of the Nigerian army. That is exactly what led to the amputation of my leg. Throughout my hospital, it was my family and my friend that was actually in care of it. But later on, one of the person from Edo State government, which is person of Lishaibu, actually came to the hospital to see me, which he promised that he's going to give me an artificial leg and also take care of the remaining hospital bill, because before he came, we have already spent much on the hospital. So he came, gave me something and said that he was going to take care of me. But after he left, he gave me a number of one of his followers to call. I was calling, the person will pick and he tell me Oga is not around. Oga is not around. When Oga come, he will relate to Oga. Even when he said if I need money, I should call him, we actually gave him a call. Even the doctors were actually calling him that there are some things that is needed to be bought, but there is no money to buy it. He keep on telling us, the person of Felix, keep on telling us the Oga is not around. When Oga come, and later on he went ahead to say Oga not say he will give me money. Oga always say he will take care of the hospital bill. So after the hospital bill, they said I should write to him to come and relieve me from the hospital, which there is no way I could write to the governor. But thank God to the CMD, because of the intervention of the deputy, he actually let me out of the hospital. But since then, I have never seen any response from anybody, not anybody from the government, not even the government, nobody, not even the panel. Well, the first day I came to the panel, it was actually adjourned to the next day for my hearing, which I stayed at Edo State Hospital here in Benin till the next day. The next day when we get there, me and my barrister Denix, is from Benin here. We were there. They listened to us, which the police were in that panel, the Nigerian army, somebody that represented were in that panel. So after much from the panel, and they said, okay, they are going to get back to us. So that is all we see. Up to now, no response from the panel, nobody. So it has just been me and my family and my friends that have been around me, that have been seeing me far. And I'm actually a graduate of Federal Polytechnic Auchi. Then I was in school, about to graduate. But now, I thank God I'm a graduate of the Federal Polytechnic Auchi, about going for my service this very month. So that is my glory to God.
Want justice for Stephen.
I'm telling you.
Want justice for him. If there's any justice in the world, in fact, his case should be prioritized to put smiles on his face.
Yeah.
Depression is real. Look at his face of Stephen. You will see that he's highly depressed.
Seriously.
And you'll be hearing that, okay, this one commits suicide, this one did this. This is what usually leads to such.
Yes.
So we want justice. Government at all levels, in fact, you should be happy to come and get justice for him. The Nigerian army, the governors, in fact, you should rally round to make sure that Stephen is happy. Because you heard what he said the other time about when he had his legs intact. Now, just one leg. I'm sure you will not wish this kind of thing to happen to your enemy. So we want justice for Stephen. World government, world leaders, international communities, we need you to get justice, to pressure this government to get justice for Stevie. And such will never happen again. If you look at it, people, the panels, everything they recommended, nothing has been implemented. The abusers of power, the trigger-happy officers have not been punished. Till today, police officer will arrest somebody, they will collect your phone, they don't want you to get your lawyer. They want to kill your fighting spirit. All these things, would the heaven fall if they say that they want to stop all the bad things? You want justice for Stephen.
It was last year, 2020, October 9, when I was in my store. So I heard that there was protesting, shooting guns. So I was close to the protest ground. So I stopped back to take a vehicle to my house when I closed our store. That's when they shot me on my leg. So when I look the person that shot me, it was Adetun Brighton. It was a police officer because I used to sew police uniform. I'm a fashion designer. So even when they shot me, they were still beating me. So the Ade that shot me was still telling a fellow people that if I die, they will bury me at the back of the station. So they beat me before some guys come rush me to hospital. When I was in hospital, they didn't even bother to even come. Before they sent one of them to come and write some statements, before they left. Since then, I didn't see them. I spent almost 1 point something million on this leg. No issue now. They fixed iron on this leg before. So it was last month I removed the iron because I was not seeing any improvement. So I went to native home to go and be treating it now. That's where I am now. The money they even tell me now, I've not even paid yet. So I'll be suffering a lot. I'll be suffering. Even my store have closed. No work again. I don't have any money. I have strength. Nothing. I'm just alone with my mother. Finish.
So what's your appeal right now to the government?
They should help me because I don't have anything anymore. They should help me. I need help. I need money. I want to work. I want to face my life, face my future. So I need money. I need help for the government.
I was one of those panel members that represent EndSARS in Edo State Judicial Panel. Today, we are crying to the whole world to see, using this case of Stephen, Miracle, Ogezwa, and even Osasen Aga that they shot during our protest in this museum. In those cases, because we are EndSARS representative, we know how we push for the army that was deployed to quell that protest, for them to be brought to book during our panel plenary. We did everything. The lawyer fought. First, they said that it was the GOC commanding Auchi division command. We did everything. No, that one they was not showing up. Later, they now said that it's in Ibadan. We sent a letter to Ibadan. They didn't show up. Later, they now said Abuja. We sent a letter to Abuja. They didn't show up. Everything we did for the Nigerian army to come and respond to this allegation, they refused. But after that, after all said and done, then the panel report was submitted. And I personally lobbied some of my EndSARS caucus that using what happened in Ondo State, that most of these people, Miracle, Stephen, and the rest of others, should be given automatic employment because they you can see the visible disability they have. We appeal to the state government, Godino Baseki, please give these children a second chance to live. They were just exercising their fundamental right, which is protest. I see protest was peaceful. Up in this moment, our panel report in Edo State have not even been submitted to Abuja. No white paper, nothing. All the policemen, civil defense, DSS, and some other group of people that was indicted in this moment, none of them be brought to book.
We are here today to mark our day. Today is Youth Day, and we are sounding it very clear to our leaders. Whether they like it or not, this country they must face. There is one thing I have always come to remind them, and that thing is debt. Our leaders today across board, from federal, state to local governments, there is none that is not above 40 years. So invariably, if they must live on Mother Earth, they will not live up to 50 years. Now, when they go, who will they leave Nigeria for? They should put that at the back of their mind. You can steal a mass wealth for yourself, a mass wealth for your family, but definitely you are going to leave Mother Earth someday, sometime. Your children will be wherever they find themselves. We Nigerians will be here. So it is high time our leaders must wake up to their responsibility. They should fix Nigeria. What Edo youth is crying for, what Nigeria youth is crying for is very simple. All our federal roads, fix them. For the state government, fix our state road. For the local government, play your parts. Then for light, it takes nothing to give Nigeria power. Give Nigeria light. Let them develop themselves. Just give us light, give us our roads, give us good roads. Then for our youth, those that are employable, employ them.
We are here today in memory of the fallen heroes. They might have forgotten, but we've not forgotten what happened October 2020. We are not cowards. Do you know that 1 year later, the government has not done nothing about the EndSARS victims and the SARS victims that made people to protest? 1 year later, they have not done anything. And they are telling us they are not scam. This government is pure scam. Are they going to tell us that they have not implemented any budget for themselves for 1 year? So we are coming to remind them that we know what they did and we have not forgotten and we will not forget.